And Ethan was like, I was like, Ethan's like, oh, do you have any Zach fit? I was like, yeah, and he's like, oh, I'm so jealous. I was like, why? And he's like, oh, she's so hot. Fuck off, Ethan, you silly shithead. You're the worst person.
She'd also be one of my favourite people. She's such a nice.
Very personable. Oh! Oh! Duh.
I'll just get you look down.
I did. Oh, and I got a Snapchat from Gemma.
Gemma?
Crazy Gemma.
Harrison?
Yeah. I get one from her like
you
every...
have her on Snapchat?
Yeah, apparently. I think I get one from her like every 6 months.
I get a message from her every 6 months.
Oh, do you?
Saying, hey, how you doing?
Do you respond to it?
Yeah. Because it always just goes dead. Because she expects me to lead the conversation. She's like, hey, how you doing? I'm like, good.
Yeah.
And
yeah. She just sends me one going, hey. How am I supposed to do that?
yeah. Right?
You're a crazy, abstaining, crazy
I
person.
don't know the order of these pages.
What can I...
Oh, yeah. Oh, wait. Fuck off.
What the fuck?
That's where it's
Why is Max is on crutches in this?
Max Edging.
Yeah.
Mm. Dude, you know it's film.
Is it?
Yeah.
Sorry. So we're at the part where I've just said fuck off.
Yeah. Oh no, I never said that.
Do you want to go from at least learning something about history?
Yes. Well, at least we're learning something about history.
Fuck off.
Look, this case would have been easy to solve years ago. If we don't solve it, it's only going to get harder for the people in the future.
And why is that, oh wise historian?
Why is that? Why is that? You've seen what the ruins of Pompeii look like. They're slowly but surely crumbling, falling apart as time takes its toll. Large-scale open-air excavations of Pompeii come to an end in the 1960s because the authorities realized that further excavation would only make the conservation problem worse. They're struggling to conserve the parts of the city they've unearthed. The funding cuts and other management problems mean that day-to-day maintenance is halted. And in case you didn't realize, ancient ruins take a lot of work to maintain and preserve.
I'm not blind, I can see the state that the buildings are in.
Some of it still looks great, but that's only really the best decorated houses where they actively try and conserve the structures. The rest of Pompeii only receives maintenance on an emergency basis.
Well, these buildings were never meant to last forever.
That's not the point. It's an important part of our human history that we might lose because of our bureaucratic bullshit. And the situation is only getting worse every year. The EU is stepping in with a conservation grant of 105 million euros to help save Pompeii. But it might be too little too late.
You care far too much about this for a detective.
Care too much? Care too much? It's interesting and important. There's still hope for more archaeological discoveries because many teams are still investigating the unexcavated ruins of Pompeii now use non-invasive methods of study that can still accurately scan and map still buried ruins. It's possible there may be more undiscovered bodies that could relate to our case.
Yes, the case we are currently trying to solve. If you would stop playing historian for a minute and do something useful.
I know. It's just sad to see tangible, breathtaking history fall into disrepair, you know?
No, I don't. Keep searching for clues. Idiot. That's gone well.
Really well. I was reading all of it.
That's fine, I don't give a shit.
Let's just have bad eye contact.
Yeah. Yeah. So for this we only have to do a little bit and then you can record that in your own time. Because we can't use the video, you can't overlay video on video in Windows Media Player because it's a piece of shit. You might have to bleep the bullshit part.
Shit's alright.
Yeah, shit's alright. I just really like that it doesn't look... the non-sugarcoating of like a detective who's trying to get stuff done, and one who's really passionate about the like history of it, and this is like, fuck off, I don't care.
Yeah, I like it too. Alright, next scene.
Yeah.
So as if we're doing something. And because Pompeii was buried by the volcanic eruption of Mount Vesuvius, it's basically a time capsule showing us what it was like back in 79 AD, to some degree. I wish you could have seen it back then, though. It's glory days.
You're saying you would use your one wish on seeing Pompeii in its heyday? That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Shut up. All I'm saying is that, you know, it would have been incredible to see.
Why? What was so good about Pompeii?
Pompeii was beautiful.
That's the whole monologue.
Prosperous. I know, I was going to fucking do those 3 words, you idiot. And then cut into the scene.
I'm so sorry.
No, just interrupt the scene.
I'm so sorry.
No, that's how to do it, just interrupt the scene.
I'm so sorry.
From the top.
Really?
Yeah, just of the scene.
Okay.
Yeah. Because Pompeii was buried from the volcanic eruption of Mount Vesuvius, it's basically a time capsule to some degree. Showing us what life was like back then. Man, I wish you could have seen it. It's glory days.
You're saying you would use your one wish on seeing Pompeii in its heyday? That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Shut up! All I'm saying is that, you know, it would have been incredible to see.
Why? What was so good about Pompeii?
Pompeii was beautiful, wealthy, prosperous.
Oh, the sincerity was hilarious.
That was the point.
I really like that.
Just go really sincere.
Also, that really, really aggressive shot. Shut up!
Yeah. Well, I was like, because in the last one I tried to do it naturally, and I was like, that didn't work.
Yeah.
Let's go for fun.
At least it should be amusing a little bit. Just a little.
Shut up! Alright, I'll do the last line as well. Just as a...
Yeah. Alright, so you're doing a collection is open to the public.
And the collection is open to the public today. And it's one of the museum's most, you know, fuck me. Popular, of course.
Cover the top.
What, the top of that line?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, the collection can be seen in the museum today. What?
The collection's open to the public today, and among the museum's most popular attraction.
Alright, go again.
Oh! Right.
And the collection is open to the public today, and is among the museum's most popular attractions.
That was ridiculously long.
I was just telling you about the day-to-day life of Pompeii, just before it was buried and lost as requested.
Oh no! We had it.
Just as it was buried and lost as requested. There's a pause there. That's what the comments for.
Yeah.
Buried and lost as requested.
It's so on the nose, this whole section.
I know.
I really enjoyed it though.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Alright. And the collection is open to the public today. And actually is among the most popular of the museum's exhibits.
That was ridiculously long.
I was just telling you about the day-to-day life of Pompeii. You know, just before it was buried and lost. As requested.
I hate you. Damn it!
Because I did a really long pause before as requested. Just to make sure I did it. And then I started laughing.
I liked that at all, but just the like ridiculously. It's just, I hate you.
It's so bad. It's good. I like it.
I like it too. So stupid. Alright, I suppose we should do that again.
And the collection is open to the public today. In fact, it's among the museum's most popular attractions.
That was ridiculously long.
That's what she said. But I was just telling you about the day-to-day life of Pompeii. How it was just before I got buried by the volcano. I hate you.
We can't use that.
Why not?
That's what she said, and I'm just screaming after that.
The collection is open to the public today. One time only. The collection is open to the public today. And in fact, it's among the most popular attraction of the museum.
That was ridiculously long.
Well, I was just telling you about the day-to-day life of Pompeii. You know, just before it was buried by the ash, as requested.
I hate you.
Good.
Really sad that.
It's good. It was in the moment. That's what's good. That's always what's good.
Yeah, good.
Are you starting to like the history of Pompeii?
No.
Okay, hang on.
You skipped my line, didn't
No,
I?
no.
And it was silly.
Okay.
I hate to admit it, but the architecture of this city, even in its ruined state, is quite beautiful. Anytime.
And impressive.
Sorry.
Good.
Alright. I hate to admit it, but the architecture. No. This is another thing. I hate to admit it, but the architecture of the city, even in its ruined state, is pretty beautiful and impressive.
Are you starting to like the history of Pompeii?
No! I'm just taking note of the architecture!
Well, the funny thing is, it isn't all strictly speaking Roman architecture. Do you know that?
Tell me more!
The town was founded around the 6th, 7th century BCE by the Ossi, or Oscans, a people of central Italy on what was an important crossroad between Cumae, Nola, and Stabiae.
Please don't. I'm sick of your history lessons.
It's just that there are a lot of different cultural influences at play in Pompeii.
Oh, yeah?
Hey, that rhymed. There are some especially strong eastern influences in Pompeii, as the town was used as a safe port by Greek and Phoenician
Fuck
settlers.
it.
You ruined all of that.
You ruined that.
How?
You stood up and you threw that thing down really aggressively.
What's wrong with that?
I wasn't ready.
It's not me ruining it, it's you not being ready for anything, Lachlan.
I'm ready for everything.
No, you weren't, obviously.
Except that. Now I am.
Alright, go on.
But now you're going to do something silly. To fuck with you. To make sure I'm not ready. Yeah. You know where that paper's been? In my butt.
Yeah, man. I've suddenly lost my appetite.
Oh no! That's gross.
That's how I react.
So I farted. So rude.
Go.
I hate to admit it, but the architecture of this city, even in its ruined state, is quite beautiful and impressive.
Are you starting to like Pompeii's history?
No, I'm just taking note of the architecture.
Just taking note of architecture. You know, the funny thing is, that architecture isn't totally Roman. The town was founded around the 6th to 7th century BCE by the Ossi, or Oscans, a people of central Italy. on what was an important crossroad between Cumae, Nola, and Stabae.
Please don't. I'm so sick of your history lessons.
It's just that there are a lot of different cultural influences at play in Pompeii. That rhymed. Fun. There are some especially strong Eastern influences in Pompeii, as the town was used as a safe port by Greek and Phoenician sailors.
Yes. Very interesting. Please, go on.
Pompeii was also captured by the Etruscans, and in fact, recent excavations have shown the presence of Etruscan inscriptions and a 6th century BCE necropolis. Pompeii was captured by the first time by the Greek colony of Cumae, allied with Syracuse between 525 and 474 BCE. How fun are those dates though? 525 and 474. Palindromes. In the 5th century BCE, the Samnites conquered it and imposed their cultural architecture and enlarged the town. After Rome eventually became the owners of this culturally diverse city, Pompeii maintained linguistic and administrative autonomy. In the 4th century BCE, it was fortified.
No! Just start that paragraph again.
I did so well.
Yeah.
In the 5th century BCE, the Samnites conquered it and imposed their architecture and enlarged the town, making it bigger and thus less small than it was before. After Rome eventually...
So dumb.
I really like that line though, so I'm going to keep it. Thus making it larger and less small.
Yeah, right. Just get it right this time.
Yeah.
You know?
In the 5th century BC, the Samnites conquered it and imposed their architecture and enlarged the town, thus making it greater in size and less small, so to speak. After Rome eventually became the owners of this culturally diverse city, Pompeii maintained a linguistic and administrative autonomy. Some fun words there. In the 4th century BCE, it was fortified. Pompeii remained faithful to Rome during the Second Punic War, not to be confused with the Second World War.
That doesn't help us solve our case. How did these people die? Do your history books tell you that?
No. But you can see the Greek influence in the architecture of the Temple of Apollo.
No more. You are done.
But
Another word, and I will bury you in ash.
Is that the end?
Is it?
Looks like the end.
Yeah, it is it.
We haven't solved the murder. Alright, let's solve it right now.
Alright, so obviously after I think we should take the script and then just go.
Hang on, I'll run in with a folder. New evidence has shown the volcano killed them. End.
No, we gotta take it to the volcano, remember?
Take what to the volcano?
We gotta try and arrest it. No, wait. I'm just trying to think logistically how we can try and arrest a mountain.
I think what we do if I ran in with a folder and said, oh, turns out the volcano did it. Let's go get it. Walk out, then cut. And it's like 3 days later we come back, can't arrest a mountain. Done.
I do like that, but I just feel we need perhaps a bit more acknowledgement about story beats and it's as small as they are.
I like the very minimal.
Just run and go, wait, we had it all wrong. A man didn't murder everyone in the city. How ridiculous! The volcano erupted and covered the entire city in ash. And they were all buried alive.
It's way too much build up there.
What?
There's way too much build up to get to the volcano killed them, you know? Because the whole thing's been like, of course the volcano killed them. So all you have to say is the volcano killed them.
I think you should run and go, huh, turns out a man didn't kill everyone in Pompeii just before the mountain erupted. Just a volcano buried them in ash. They go, oh, what? What? Are you insane?
Way too much on the top, on the point though.
Is it?
It's way too much. Because everyone's just going, yeah, we know. We know. It's a frustrated human here. It's a frustrated human.
This is true. Yeah, alright, we'll do that. So, do you want to run in from like behind the camera and come into your spot?
Yeah, because it was just volcano did it. Jin, jin. And sing. So it was like jin, jin. Volcano did it. Jin, jin.
Go. Volcano did it.
Jin, jin. Yeah.
Do we want to say anything, like when you run and you go, the volcano did it, should we have anything where I just go, in hindsight it was pretty ridiculous to think one man murdered the entire population of Pompeii.
If it was shorter, it would be pretty ridiculous for one man to do it.
Alright.
Oh, that's a mouthful.
Yeah, should we do that then?
Yeah.
In hindsight it is ridiculous to think a man could do that.
Let's go get him. Let's go arrest him. Jin, jin, leave. Come back. Can't arrest him now. Yeah.
You go, I think you should go, well, let's go make the arrest.
Yeah, let's go make the arrest.
Yeah.
Then come back. Can't arrest him now.
I think we should walk in like tires askew and like show us onto. Can't arrest him out. Something like that.
Alright.
Anyway, let's do this bit.
Okay. The volcano did it.
In hindsight, it is ridiculous to think a man could do that.
Come on, let's go make the arrest. Yeah, good. Now go back on your side.
Yeah, so we both come back down. Alright.
Yeah.
So what are we saying? So what are we saying?
Can't arrest him now. Can't do it.
That didn't like it all.
Alright, let's go. Can't arrest a man.
So fucking stupid.
I think we've got enough.
Yeah.
Good, that'd be really easy to edit.
Yeah.